be the Bulls off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And New York, looking at who they've got. Fred, he's in at the point. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Anthony nowhere around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Chicago has possession. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
And he threw down that 360 like it was no problem. That is just insane skill.
Look at the guys on the bench. They're falling all over themselves. And that one drops. About a minute played so far here in the first. I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Fred Hoiberg. Dave?
I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me absolutely. We know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Portis. Just 5 to shoot with the fadeaway. He shoots again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Prez with the ball. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Prez.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Grant dishes to Butler. And there's the pass to Portis. Back to Butler. Deflects the pass. 5 on the clock. Here's Grant. The offensive rebound. No good from Jordan.
Yeah, suffering from a very cold start. They've already missed 4 out of 5 from the field. How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
And here we go with Anthony running it up the court.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Grant the pass to Butler. Almost, but it rolls out.
Wow, see, that's a shot you hate to miss. Point-blank range, too.
The 15-footer, and Cousins gets it to go.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Now, here's Grant. Not a lot of room. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Grant kicks to Spates. He dishes it to Butler. Shot to stop the run. No good from Spates.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Shot's good by Anthony.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Juricic comes in for Bobby Portis. Wade, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Grant.
And a huge lead here early to start.
The game plan is working to perfection so far. Didn't take them any time to get into rhythm. Wow, embarrassing error in judgment. Gives up the possession without a fight.
Irving against Wade. Irving attacking. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Prez, number 1. "51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jordan, high post. He kicks it to Irving. It's hauled in by Bogut.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Rondo dishes to Wade. Shot to end this cold run. The kick outside to Butler. 2 on the clock. That's short off the rim.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Prez, no good. And here's Rondo, and it's Wade in the corner. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Wade's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can throw everyone and everything at Wade, but sometimes it doesn't matter.
And as we conclude the welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
They've got Rajon Rondo. Bogut out there with Mirotic. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Jordan in at the 3 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Bulls was huge. He ended up with 31 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Jaron Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. And New York with a change here, too. Cousins is checked in. No good from Wade.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Green, the pass to Prez. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And again, it's New York.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Defense has been atrocious lately for them. You can't blame him at all for wanting to address that here in this timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Portis in for Mirotic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
Davis is checked in for Kevin Love. Prez kicks to Davis. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here's Grant. He's guarded closely. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Davis.
Wade still has some explosiveness left on the drive. Great job.
That'll do it for the first.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, Great work in the first half. Listen.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
Just an incredible start from him to begin this game. He will need to carry that same aggressive attack into the second half.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Prez, he's in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. Prez with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Grant. Passes to Butler. Portis kicks to Butler. Spade sets a screen for Butler. Drills the three-pointer. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's comfortable with contested shots. Does a nice job of elevation and concentration at the rim.
Cousins dishes to Prez. Pulls up. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls trail by 15. Jordan kicks to Spates. Grant outside. Pass to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
You gotta be physical. Push him off the block. Get him off the spot.
Prez passes to Anthony from deep. And it's Spates with the rebound.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Here's Grant. The shot, no good. Great D that time. From Green. The Knicks leading by 13. Thompson inside the line, and again it's New York.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Now here's Grant. Defense is right there. Spates kicks to Butler. Back to Spates. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Number 5 is Prez.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Chicago making some changes. Mirotic comes in for Portis, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Jordan. Davis is checked in for New York. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Carmelo. Davis kicks to Prez. Back to Davis. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Oh, man, what about the passing of Prez? Very impressive.
Grant outside. Got a piece of it. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Timeout. Go home, Chicago.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Prez.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Chicago. Rondo comes in for Jaren Grant. Then for the Knicks, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Cousins. Dwayne Wade comes in for Anthony. And Irving subbed in for Thompson. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
Now here's Rondo, guarded closely. Here's Wade. That one doesn't go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Jordan dishes to Prez. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. The Knicks leading by 17. Wade outside. Dishes to Davis. Now here's Prez. He's covered by Rondo. And the shot is good. Irving's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Rondo. Bogut kicks to Butler. Bogut with a screen on Jordan. Now Butler. Back to Bogut. 5 on the clock. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Prez. One-on-one fast break. And stolen by Butler. Rondo passes to Wade. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
One of the best in the business at drawing contact. Wade knows how to work his way to the line.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. That free throw good from Wade. And New York making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Prez. 11 points in the game. Here's Love. And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Feathery touch in the painted area serves Love very well. It's impossible to stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 16. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. They've got Portis, D-Wade out there with Grant. Then it's Jordan, and it's Bogut in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
First free throw is good. And the Bulls making a change here. Spates is checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Davis. The Knicks leading by 14. Here's Prez. Thompson right side. From the line, good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Chicago shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Spades dishes to Wade, stolen by Thompson. Prez with the ball. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
Wade gets the bucket.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Jordan against Anthony. Dwayne Wade on the wing. 11 feet away. The Knicks pull it in. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And at a time, they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Knicks.
Timeout, timeout. Start. Go home, Chicago!
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
They should consider trying to get closer to the basket. Right now, the shots they are attempting are just clanking off the basket.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys,
When Wade gets that low in the paint, it's best to just send him to the line. He's too strong down there.
That free throw good from Wade. And both free throws good for Wade. And so it's New York with it, leading by 12. Prez with the ball. Grant on him. Kicks to Thompson. Anthony in the corner. The dish to Prez. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Thank you for making me do all those
14
crunches,
points for
X.
Prez.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Grant. Cousins pulls it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And that's all Prez, cutting into the defense on the drive and then completing the dunk there in style.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wade kicks to Jordan. Here's Grant. And the three ball is good. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 14. Here's Prez. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D, and in.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade.
And Prez is just brilliant. Just has such remarkable initiative and moves well without the ball.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Prez. And finished off by Prez.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Down low and stolen by Spates.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for New York.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prez.
He was a maestro with the ball in his hand.
And so, the New York Knicks have won the series.
And you can see the elation on their faces, not just happiness, but pure excitement to be